My name is Cheryl Merrill and I am the head of our marketing and promotions division. If I remember correctly, you are seeking to purchase and use our top tier software program for an upcoming project. Is this correct?
Hello. My name is Sheldon Meldon. I am actually the project manager for the project that you just mentioned. It is very nice to meet you, and I really do appreciate you taking this meeting at such short notice. You are absolutely correct. We have a rapidly approaching deadline, and the procurement of your software is just what we need to bring all of the elements together. I must admit, I am not the most educated in your particular field, but I've heard from many credible sources that your product is the only way to go.
Absolutely. With that said, let us proceed. Let me tell you more about our software. We are the top vendor for this particular piece of technology, and you would be hard pressed to find a more reputable distributor. We are currently offering this software for $20,000. Are you prepared to make that kind of purchase today?
To be completely honest, $20,000 is far out of my range. Would you be able to come down a few thousand?
That's certainly a possibility. What did you have in mind?
Well, I am prepared to make an offer of $15,000. If we can agree to that price, I will sign right this moment.
Sir, please take this negotiation seriously. $15,000 is far too low. And there's no one on the planet who would accept that amount of money for this caliber of software. If you have been authorized to offer any additional money, I need to know.
Excuse me, I meant no offense. I have been authorized to offer a maximum of $17,000. Anything above that is fiscally irresponsible, and the cost will far outweigh the value received. I would really like to come to an agreement today so that we may both benefit from the completion of our project. Would you be willing to shake on $17,000 right now?
Absolutely not. The best I can do for you is $19,000. And let me remind you, this is the best software for the job and your project will suffer without it. What is the future of your company worth to you?
It is not that I don't see the worth. The only reason I'm here at all is because of the value that I see in your software. However, in my current economic situation, the most that I can offer is $17,000. Anything more and we may run the risk of crippling the company. And I would very much like to see the future. Are you sure this is the lowest price that you can accept?
We are offering the best price that we can. There are no competitors, so you don't have much of a choice if you want your project to see the light of day.
If that is the case, I may be able to make a few calls to get another $2,000 in authorized funds. However, would you be willing to include a most favored nations clause in the contract, stating that we will always receive the lowest price offered to any of your customers? As long as this project rolls out as assumed, we will become a consistent customer and will give you first right of refusal for any upcoming projects that may require current, new, or developing software.
No, not a chance. I won't even apologize. We just cannot do that.
Okay, this is beginning to feel somewhat lopsided. That tells me that you are offering a price lower than $19,000 to another one of your customers, which means that there is still room for our price to be lowered. What is the lowest price that you offer to any of your customers?
I cannot release that information to you. It is confidential between us and the customer.
I understand. Okay, so let's move forward. Instead of telling me their price, perhaps we can come to an agreement at $17,000. I know that it is lower than the $19,000 that you are asking for, but in the spirit of negotiation, I have come up to $1,000 while you have only come down $1,000.
That is beside the point. You need us, not the other way around. You're going to have to really pad the deal to make $17,000 anything close to attractive. What else can you offer?
Wow.
I'm waiting. Make me a better offer or I have to walk.
Okay, how would you feel about accepting $17,000 plus a percentage royalty on each instance of the software sold? How does 1% sound for the first 100 orders until you recoup, and then it would drop down to a half percentage for the entirety of the product's lifetime? We already have a backlog of over 1,000 orders at a price of $20,000. At 1%, your royalty would be $200, and you would recoup the $2,000 after only 10 sales. Your business would receive $20,000 after the sale of 100 units. When the percentage drops down to a half percentage, each 100 units will be worth $10,000 to your business.
We are getting closer. Are you sure you cannot procure a greater down payment?
I am sure. This option allows us both to benefit continuously from our working relationship. If we cannot shake on $17,000 plus royalties, I must abandon the project and seek alternatives. And trust me, I will not be returning. I feel absolutely taken advantage of. But for the sake of the project, I would like to make a deal.